Hey, it's David and Marianne with Take Root Downward and Bear Fruit Upward. Today we're going to be in the garden and we're going to be planting organic garlic cloves. And we're going to show you how to use some hair to keep those pesky little animals away like rabbits.
Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications.
So we're just going to pull up all these little weeds and little grasses trying to come through. Oh, David decided to help me. He was being lazy just a minute ago. I don't need to hate, I need to appreciate, right? So as we're coming to an end on our tomatoes, I'm just gonna go in and pull this little plant up. It never produced really any tomatoes, and these are supposed to be really big, and there's little holes and moldy stuff on them, so I'm just having David remove that and to make more room for our garlic and a couple other things. Okay, so I just had David remove the tomato plant, and I have wood chips on the top of my garden, and so I'm just trying to remove them out of the soil before I start digging in it. And I know you're not gonna get every little piece, but I just try to get the big ones the best I can, I just try to move them to the side. And so, anyways, and then I like to get my little shovel.
Here you go.
Assistant, thank you. And I just like to kind of loosen up the ground, the soil up a little bit. This helps to get a little oxygen in there. And then I use eggshells. And I'm just gonna add some eggshells into my soil. Okay, so I just collect eggshells for my mom when she uses eggs, and I collect them and I just rinse them and put them in a bag and I squish them, and sometimes I'll blend them, just depending, but today I'm just gonna squish them up, and I'm gonna add them to our soil. And eggshells are good for adding calcium and other minerals to our soil, and just different nutrients to it. And so I just like sprinkling it here on top. And just kind of blend it in with my hand. Work it. Just work it in. And so they'll break down more over time, but it's good for the soil. So I'm gonna have David water the ground, get it all good and moist. So we want to put these in the ground 1.5 to 2 inches deep. And so I just made a little hole with my pencil. And you want to put the root end down first. And you want to do them about 6 inches apart. My pencil's about 4 to 5. So I'm going to do one about 6 inches. Make another hole. My little handy dandy pencil. I got me another little garlic clove. Falling over. Uh-oh, I dropped it. So you want to make another little hole with your pencil. And let me grab my garlic clove. And then you want to put the roots down first. And we'll cover that one up in just a minute. And so we're going to do another hole 6 inches apart. And you're just going to keep repeating this until you run out of your cloves. Okay, I don't think I got that one very deep. Let me A little deeper with that one. And then we're just going to push the soil all around them. So once you get your garlic in the ground, I just add my wood chips. I just kind of push them back over and cover the ground so I don't have a lot of weeds and things try to come up. And so when they start coming through, I'll be sure to show y'all. Okay, so I was telling you about the hair I collect out of our brushes. It looks like a little rat, I know. Oh my goodness.
Cut the bun off Mackenzie's head.
Yeah, I cut Mackenzie's bun off. No, not really. I save hair from our brushes. And so what I like to do is I like to go around, and I have some scissors here, and I like to just cut a little off, and sometimes I'll tie some onto the trellises, and I'll just put it all around my stuff and keep the rabbits and other little critters away that like to try to eat my lettuce and carrots and kale and all that good stuff. Okay, so I just cut off this little bunch of hair. That's gross, but it works, I promise. And I'm just putting it down here on these. And so I'll just add it to these little zip tie edges. Just kind of push it on there, like so. And I'll just kind of go around and do that, and I'll keep adding more, like as this, you know, the birds pick it off or whatever for their nest, and I'll just leave some loose around here and there, but it keeps all the little critters away. So we just added all the hair, planted the garlic, and just enjoyed the garden this evening.
Until next time.